All right, coolios. I know I haven't put up my stream is starting thing, so let me get all set up here. Okay, the Twitch is up. There we go. Cool, cool. That chat's working. Hello, YouTube. All right, there's Picardo. Awesome. All right. All right. So all of the chats are working. So as you can see, I have a new setup. It's interesting. I had to get a tripod last night. One of my friends sent me a high resolution scan of a rogue piece that he wants me to ink, and he wants me to stream it too. So I was like, I gotta figure out a new setup. So that'll be fun. I still haven't had my coffee yet, so forgive me if you hear like weird little uh shoot weird little drinking noises, as I mean, there's the coffee. Ha. All right. I think you can see it clearly enough here. It's an interesting piece. We've got the old Daredevil. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Uh, I'm gonna die. I also have music running in the background, so if it's too loud, just let me know, and I can turn it down a little bit. All right. Oh, and my shot glass full of water right there. Right. Oh. Now this one I'm gonna have to do twice because for the parameters of the assignment I have to do it once with a brush, once with a pen. So I'm working on the pen first. And God, I wish this light box got a little warm. Just a tad would be nice. Um, because then I could just sit and let the ink dry a teensy bit before moving on to the next section. Oh, geez. Where's the light? The light's over this way. So that's a little crooked, but uh, I had someone ask me, what's in a tweet, what's my focus when I'm doing inking, um, and I thought it was an interesting question, because at first I didn't really have any particular focus until I thought about it, and it was partially experience that helped lead me to this conclusion. If you can hear my screaming children, or my screaming child and my screaming nanny's child, I'm sorry about that. They're currently yelling no at each other. Or I know mine at least is saying no. All right, give me a sec. I gotta pull up the file. So if I'm slow on chat, part of the reason that is because I need to pull up the grayscale on my computer so that I can see just exactly what I'm doing, because this section's a little ambiguous for me, just a little bit. Can you even see my work? Yeah, you can see it. All right, cool, cool. There's just not a whole lot of it right now. All right. Another thing I like to do is I work from left to right, top to bottom. I'm sure that if I was left-handed, it'd be right to left, top to bottom. But I don't do too much of my work left-handed. Only when I get really sore. Okay, no, I still have enough ink. Where is that file? Okay. So I think I can safely go ahead and do that much. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I got the scan for this, and it was only in 72 dots per, oh, that did not turn out as clean as I wanted it to. That's okay. I can fix it. Part of the problem with inking traditionally for me is I have shaky hands, so that's always a lot of fun. Anyway, this file originally ended up to me at 72 dots per inch, and after the professor made a huge stink about files needing to be in 300, I was like, oh man, so there's either going to be a lot of guesswork, or I'm going to do what I ended up doing and upping the resolution, hoping beyond hope that I would be able to see more of the detail. Fortunately, I was able to, and that made me super happy because I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. So I think what I'm going to do with that section is just bring in a little bit of white ink and let's see. There's, oh, jeez. I hate hatch marks. I really do. That's part of the reason I don't like to do traditional, because I am not the best person for doing hatch marks. And all of these little lines. See, I did that too close together, but that's okay. I can. Because this section is supposed to be an almost solid black, so I can kind of foist it off. then now that I've got the tiniest bit of ink, I can go back through these semi-wide spaces. There we go. That's gonna have to work for now. And then there's that. Okay. Now here's gonna be a tricky part, I think. Because this is a very long curve. And I don't have my edge set up for it. Alright. And Randy Emberlin, he did suggest using a French curve for some of this. Okay, just checking the chat really quick. No, no one on chat. Not yet, at least. Cool. Alright. So, let's see. This can be, I think, solid black. Yeah. And the trick with solid black when you're doing it with a pen is kind of go lightly because you don't want to scratch up your paper. So I always make sure there's plenty of ink in there. And if you want, you can kind of press down and get a little drop of ink down there, and you can just kind of carry it. And see, when I've got sort of scratchy lines, I can go in and no, too much ink still left in there. Alright, there we go. And then sometimes there's a little residue left. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with this black line, but you know, um, part of the interesting thing as an inker is you can't let too much of your own style flow through onto the paper, because then if you do, it's not recognizable as the penciler's work, and that is a no-no. And see, you can see what that little bit of residue on my nib is doing. And that time, I only picked up a little bit of ink. Okay, not lots of ink. See, and the problem with solid blacks is you don't want to let the ink sit there for too long without continuing, because then you will definitely pick up some of the paper with your nib, and it's super annoying, except when you're doing large areas of solid black, because when you've got that little bit of extra paper, it kind of acts like a brush, and it's super clever for all of 10 seconds. There's that. I'm always nervous doing this much solid black this early in the drawing because I'm nervous that I'll end up screwing it up and smudging it, especially since this is a big sweeping one from top to like the third of the page, and I tend to put my other hand. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm gonna try not to do that, but we'll see. Since I can't see the chat, if you are trying to talk to me right now, I'll check it in a moment. But I'm gonna be slow, and I'm gonna keep updating everyone just in case I get any viewers today. Um, I'll probably stream multiple times a day for a while, at least while I'm in school, because I have my friend helping me out with Andy, and she's super cool. Okay, what is that part? That is a very scratchy line, but I can do this. There. Yeah, I don't like those hatch marks, but technically not my decision. Here we go. This is a cool piece. I mean, it's nice and simple, which is always cool, or always awesome. But again, I've got to do it twice, which is kind of annoying. But at the same time, I understand why the brush is going to be super hard. Because I have the right kind of brushes. I like my brushes. I really do. They're, like I said, they're very nice. They're very nice brushes. But I don't use them often. Okay, there we go. All right, it's getting there. I feel really badly because I feel like my arm is kind of blocking everything I do, so you don't get to see hardly anything until I lift my hand. Maybe if I move it more like, there we go. You can't promise it'll stay at this angle. Oh my goodness, small child. Let's see, how long do I have? Probably half an hour, as the kids are going to go down for a nap in that half an hour, and I won't be allowed to work up here anymore because one of the kids takes a nap in my workspace. The other one takes a nap in her room. Okay. but that's okay because I'm getting some good progress done. Okay. Uh-oh. Someone might be joining us for timeout. I cannot promise that she will not. There we go. Oh, I need to stop holding my breath, yo. Like straight up. As I get to these parts and I'm just like, and then I let my breath go and I realize, oh, okay, how long have I been holding that breath there? Is it, did I get the advantage to doing pieces this way is, no lag. It's so nice to not have to deal with lag. Yep, that's gonna have to be straight enough. I'm surprised I can draw a straight line. Gay joke. See, I almost had my hand down there where the sweeping line was. I don't even know if that's dry yet. God, I hope it is, because if I move my hand much more up, it's gonna ruin it. And I think for that little detail, the little circle, right somewhere right there, I think I'm gonna put some white ink in there. Um, I'll say one thing about white ink on top of India ink. Wow, you really got to make sure that your India ink is dry. Usually I'll leave it for a couple of hours before putting white ink on there, and even then, sometimes the white ink will kind of mix with the India ink and create a gray color. I'm mad. I had to find a new thinking noise. If you're just joining me and if you're trying to talk to me through the chat, I've got Photoshop up so that I can look at this piece without something on top of it. If I look backwards, I can in fact see Twitch, but oh my goodness, small children. But they're being little terrors this morning. I feel badly for Sabrina. I really do. Because I'm not down there to help. They're both cranky, it sounds like. And it looks like my regular computer froze up. So I don't know what's going on there. It's an older computer. So let me go ahead and pull up. Hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I had to figure out a new setup, as you can see, so that I could do some of my traditional work. It's rather interesting. I'm glad you found my channel. Okay. My other computer is going absolutely bonkers, so I have to figure out another way of looking at my chats. All right, if you're on Picardo and you sent me a chat. Send it again because I did not see it. Thanks, man. All right, no problem. Uh, really? I can't really afford an animated anything right now. Um, so don't do it if I can't afford it. I wish I could. That'd be dope. But I will definitely check you out. Oh. Oh, I think one of my assignments got a comment on it. Yay, from my instructor. Okay. Let's see. There's more white ink. Ha! Oh my goodness, these children. Yep, my computer definitely froze. It's making a weird noise and everything. Like I said, I definitely will check out your your art. I don't know if you're still there, but all right, now I'm back on YouTube comments. If anyone sent anything, then go ahead message me back. Okay. I've only got about 20 minutes, I think, but I'm getting to a point where I think I might need to let the ink dry for a little bit. Especially since I can't have my file up right now. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my computer. So I will. Okay. Let's see. Comment or grade? New message from my teacher. Okay. I think. God, I hope. Okay. Oh, huh, glad that was dry. So glad that was dry. Oh, geez. Okay. Then that is gonna go like that. I gotta make sure my lines are smooth, especially since I got a really good comment on my first Conan piece for class. He loved my line quality and how smooth my lines were. So, damn it. So that's one of the things I gotta keep up this entire semester now. Is the smoothness of my lines. What? What? Weather. I don't care about the weather. I am inside. My watch is telling me, hey, let's take some calming breaths together. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, okay. No, nothing, nothing too important as far as that's concerned, but that's quite alright. God, I hate it that my computer froze on me. It never does that, but he's an old man. Kinda like me. Oh, I'm not old. I feel like I'm getting there. I'm turning 30 this year. God damn. Why do I have to be turning 30? I'm not worried about my success index. All I'm worried about is more like now I can't think of the word. Just not being considered young anymore. Like, damn. I can only hope it recovered what I what I did, because I had to change the resolution. Ah, good, it did. Okay, and that does kind of... See, now I've overplayed my hand, I think, because I did a bunch of wet stuff here. So now I've got to figure out how to... Okay, no, I'm gonna work on this part instead. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I always technically know better than to do that, but at least... Jeez. My daughter finally learned the word no, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure Sabrina doesn't know how to too awfully feel about it either. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, guys, possibly get ready for screaming. I hope not. Hi, Giselle! How are you? OMG! Do you like my new setup? Can you see? And am I should probably angle it the other way. That way people can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I switched it over earlier, and then I just went right back to my old habits. It's probably better this way since I'm working. Oops. Since I'm working left to right, that way I don't accidentally smudge. But I was a dumbass and I didn't do that part before I did that part, so now I gotta wait for that to dry. That's why I wish my light box was a little warm, but it's an LED, so it saves stuff. Kinda sad. Oh no! Why are we sad? Is there anything I can do to help? Yeah, I know it's an important development step, but oh my god, does she say it. So that's what she's doing when she's making that noise. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not something you can really. Oh, I think I remember seeing that on Facebook. Yeah, I saw a post like that, but I didn't quite register who it was. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. That's never any fun. No, go ahead. Okay. Okay, see if I can. I think it's getting about time for nap. Yep. Oh. Okay. Another milestone my child has hit in a big way is hitting. Yay. Gotta love it when they start hitting, don't you? Let's, let's see, this part's gonna be super interesting. As this is solid black, but there's a bunch of little detail in there that shouldn't be covered up by solid black. See, when it was 72 dots per inch, um, you don't see all that detail. No, it really isn't fun throwing hands with a toddler, especially when now she's in timeout and she's playing in in her timeout area. So I was like, that wasn't the point.
It is not playtime, young lady. You are in timeout. Uh-huh. You're not being cute. Sit. I'm so mean to you.
Usually she's pretty good about not hitting, but sometimes she gets real cranky and then she starts hitting a lot. So that's one of the ways. Yeah, she was playing around during timeout, and Sabrina came over and was just like, "No, you're not playing." So you probably heard that. I keep forgetting. Microphone. This one picks up just about everything. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, I kind of figured. Nap time is in less than 10 minutes, so that's about all I have left here. Um, as I was saying earlier, Sabrina's child takes a nap in my workspace because if he takes a nap in her room, like going to sleep at night is fine when I need Sabrina to come over at nighttime so that I can do my art in peace. We let her kids sleep here, but at night it's fine. Yeah, it's a fun age. Totes a fun age. But he can't be with her at nap time. Otherwise, they start throwing things at each other, and it's like, no, go to sleep.
Are you ready to be nice? Okay. That looks great. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost nap time, so.
I know. I was just telling my streamer or my viewers that. Yep. It just reminding me that it's almost nap time.
Don't forget that I'm gonna go for a run today.
All right. Cool. Let's see. I should probably start packing this up because the problem is now I've got to clean off my nib, and that takes a hot minute to do. Oh, 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 no, I should not touch that part. No. Oh God. Okay. God damn it. It didn't smudge, so I'm happy about that. Especially since I feel like I know I'm not almost done. I have not heard that book. I've heard of it, but I've never actually read it, and of course Samuel L. Jackson would be the one to read that particular book. I can just hear it in his voice too. I can already hear "go the fuck to sleep" in his voice. I'll bet it is. uh, that would be great. I need to check out that audiobook. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go and get a good shot of that. That's what it looks like so far. Super excited. But yeah, now I gotta clean up and everything. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh, oh, but I gotta go. Message. Uh, Okay. So, um, that is what it looks like so far. It looks about a quarter of the way done. There's a lot of solid black down in that area, a lot of solid black and a lot of detail in that area. So that's why I say maybe it's a quarter of the way done. God, I need to finish my coffee. I am not awake yet. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching it later, I also hope you guys enjoy this. I will probably be back later because this is homework and I've got to work on it anyway. And now that I've got my setup, um, it's it's gonna stay there for a while. I'm not gonna change it. So, a quick plug to my Patreon. It's at patreon.com/Defiance Comics. If you could at least look at the stuff I've got posted there. I haven't been active for a while, but I'm planning on getting back into it now that I'm getting my schedule all figured out. Uh, Tiers start out at $1 a month. They go all the way up to $25 a month. I would love, love, love your support. And hopefully, you know, I'll earn it for many months, many years, many decades to come. And I will see all of you later. Thank you so much for watching.